Lesson 3, Unit 1. The project implementation phase. Here's again the project management cycle. The implementation phase receives input from the planning phase and then provides input to the monitoring phase. It is the phase where the plans are put into action and the project manager coordinates, manages, and directs project resources to meet the objectives of the project. The implementation phase of the project begins once the project plans are approved and communicated. No work should start unless there is a set of approved plans, and these plans have been communicated and explained to all people that will be responsible for doing the work. This can include project partners, support units, representatives of beneficiaries, and other key stakeholders. In this phase, the project manager and the project team will implement the project management plans. The implementation phase is where the project team, partners, and other people will do the project work to produce the deliverables. The word deliverable means anything your project will produce. The deliverables for your project include all the products or services that you and your team are performing to achieve the project goals. Your job as a project manager is to direct the work, but you need to do more than deliver the goods and services. You also need to keep track of how well the team performs. In the implementation phase, you need to keep the project plan on track with carefully monitoring and control processes to ensure the final deliverable meets the acceptance criteria set by the donor and beneficiaries. This phase is typically where changes are submitted, analyzed, approved, and implemented. As a project manager, you need to set the right conditions and environment to ensure the team can deliver the project outputs according to the scope, schedule, budget, and quality metrics, and present them to the key stakeholders for acceptance. Here's the graph that shows the levels of effort and time required for the implementation phase. As you can see, this phase will take most of the effort and time in the project. Notice that the implementation phase starts when there is still some work in the planning phase. As long as you have a set of plans that are approved, you can begin implementation. For example, the approval of plans for the first cycle of the project. This overlap also includes the work to update the plans. Notice that the monitoring and adapting phase are happening in parallel with the implementation phase. We will see later how these two phases are part of the implementation cycle. Here are some of the important areas that you need to focus during the implementation phase. The first one is team development. This is the process to convert a group into an effective team. Then is the assignment of work to all the team and all the people that will have a responsibility in the project. Quality assurance is preventing mistakes and defects in all project deliverables. Contract administration will include the process of donor management and procurement management, risk and issue management, and the last one, to communicate, which will take about 80 to 90% of your time as a project manager during the implementation phase. This flowchart shows the order of focus in the implementation phase. You need to first start with the team development, which are all the activities to convert the group of people that are assigned to the project into a team. Once you have established clear roles and responsibilities, then you can begin with the assignment of work, which can be for the work the team will do in the first cycle of the project. Then your responsibilities will need to focus on these 4 areas that run in parallel: contract administration, quality assurance, risk and issue management, and communications.